Well, hello YouTube. This is Jake 91919191919. Today I'm actually usually when I do stuff with Legos, it's usually Legoland in my basement. But today, because I've been trying to find some stuff on YouTube and there hasn't been any, I'm gonna make my own Lego Thomas the Tank Engine video because I have some stuff that kind of reminds me of Thomas, and I used to love him when I was a little kid. So here we go. Oh, here is Thomas. I made him a lot like the original, except for the original doesn't have brass, which is what this would be, the brass on his funnel. And then I just added on the light on the back. And then there's a number 1 sticker, if you can see that's backwards on the screen. And then there's a light in the front and buffers. And he has 3 wheels and a ladder for people to get up and off. And then, obviously, for anyone who knows anything about Thomas the Tank Engine, this is obviously his coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. Now, Lego does not really have orange, so I wasn't able to make them orange coaches like they're supposed to be. And I don't know if this was in my last video, but I got this. A light thingy, switch, whatever you want to call it. And the amazing thing is, I finally got the Emerald Knight. So, it's kind of my prize of the collection. I'll bring that over here. And then I'll put him on. So you can see the comparison of the two. I like the detail that they have for the Emerald Knight. I like how it's like the only train with pistons. I like that a lot. I also like the Emerald Knight's coach. But I like almost every Lego train's coach. So yeah, I got those two. And then I also have some new trucks that I actually filled with real coal, and I finally decided to make a brake van. I had to look at some pictures to make sure that I had a accurate photo. I mean, accurate looks, because I didn't want to make it look like I had no clue what a brake van looked like. So, back with Arthur again. And you can see they're not discolored anymore. I have them all color coordinated. You can also see there is my brake van. And then these all have, you know, the nice flat tops on them. So it all looks smooth. And then also, let me just plug in my laptop. Sorry about this. So let me take a second, because my laptop's just about to die, and I don't want to die right when I'm in the middle of a video. So, there we go. And charging. Now, my latest building, not my latest train, but my latest building, because I decided that I'm not going to make this into a town anymore. So, it's not going to be a Lego one, it's going to be a Lego train place in my basement. And then, also I got the idea of another train, Stepney, from Thomas. You guys may know him more popularly as the Bluebell, engine. What? So, hold on. Today I'm doing a review on a video, so keep it down a little bit. And then, so we have this. Engine 3 wheels. He has the brass too, just like Thomas does. And then this is like the Sodor Steamworks of my collection. Just get this guy back, he's always falling over. Oh no, the wheel came off. Well, anyways. Stand up, god damn it.
Hey.
Anyways, so.
I'm going to Mother June.
Anyways. Swing it over here. You can still see, I still have the bridge. I don't know if I showed that in the last video. Oh, it's almost. And as you can see, I've used the parts from some of my other buildings. See, it's gonna be a set of buffers. This actually isn't on there, it's just because it needs to be able to, hook like that. I'm actually gonna take it off though because it makes it too long and it doesn't hang. So. There we go. And there. And then this will just kind of leave with my miscellaneous parts. Anyways, but as you can see, I have a lot of stuff being worked on. This guy with the oil thing. This guy delivers. He moves around stuff. And then, like most Steamworks have a very, very powerful set of buffers.
Sorry.
And then I kind of added some stuff on to the other engines that didn't come with the instructions. Like, for the coach of the Emerald Knight, it didn't originally have that red light on it.
We should go somewhere this Saturday.
You can see it. It's right there.
Let's go somewhere this Saturday.
It didn't originally have that, but I thought that it'd be kind of cool. And so, and then the front of the Emerald Knight, I'm not going to pick it up because it's really hard. Well, I guess I will. There. So, the light was supposed to like flip up, but I didn't like that, so I just put it on as like what I use for my headlamps on my other trains, except for my other trains have white headlamps. Hold on. This sometimes takes a while.
Let's go somewhere this Saturday.
You know what? Just do it like that. There we go.
Let's go somewhere this Saturday.
And then actually on the back of Clarabelle, I also put a red light. I like putting the red lights because the red light kind of simplifies that it's the back. There's a red headlamp, though. That's the only thing I could find. I will actually change that, though, to a gray one, and just, like, when I'm done with this review. And I added this side part, because I actually figured out that most coaches have this little part right here, and mine didn't. So, I put that on. And then, this kind of opens and closes, and I thought that that'd be, ooh, dang. I thought that'd be really cool if we could have like an opening and closing door on this. So, it kind of goes like that. But, I'm going to keep it open because it doesn't actually need to be closed. This building shakes a lot, though. That's the only problem with it. And there's another airplane in the sky. I used to always have one. And then there was unfortunately a little accident where I had a party and we were kind of messing around and I threw something. And it actually was something very small, but I threw it actually so fast, so hard, and such at an angle that it cut the string and it fell down because I used to have the line crossing right through there. And it fell down and broke one of my engines, and I had to send it to the Sodor Steamworks. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so I took that down. So, you know, it didn't really work. And then I have like this little bit of nature, and this really, I'm gonna unplug this real quick. I need to be able to move around a little bit more. I'm almost done with everything though. There's a Terrence thing, you know, Terrence tractor. Except I kind of made him custom. He has a crane in the front, and then he has that in the back, you know, kind of to, if you push it down, then he rolls over this. It's actually just baby powder. It's not flour or anything. I haven't found out what I'm going to do with this yet. But I know that its time will come eventually. And then my crane. Turn it up. There we go. I added some lights on it. If you can see the lights on the front. I added a window, and that it looks a lot better. And then I added one of those headlights right on the front. Right there. It's actually also what they use for the Star Wars guns. There. And then I kind of decided that I didn't like string being what held up the stuff from the crane. So as you can see, I switched. I guess you could say a more professional look. I just went to chains. I got that off of a necklace that I used I just found, like, cracked it. Put that on it. So it's too dirty on the bottom. And then also I'll show you the shed. See, whole shed right there. Only the smaller engines can fit in it. And then the brake van got little red light. Like I said, I like putting red lights because it simplifies it. It's the back. And this is always the back of the train. So, now you've pretty much seen everything. I'll just give you a quick look at what it looks like. So does Steamworks. That's my latest part of this. So, I will bid you farewell until next time. Hold on, see if I can still do this. Star! Doesn't actually look like a star from the front, but it does from the back. Kinda. Adios, amigos. Woo-hoo! New watch.